Hi everyone, welcome back to today's snapshot. In today's snapshot, you can see we got geysers in today's snapshot. And I think Bedrock will get this because the Bedrock preview got delayed until tomorrow. Let me show you proof. If you go to Smoky Stack's Twitter account, you will then see this right here. He says preview is moved to Thursday. Oh, okay. So this is something huge has to be happening. Something huge has to be happening because 1 hour ago you can see Smokey Stacks made a quote and correction because he said 5 hours. 5 hours ago he did say it's moved to tomorrow, but now it is moved to Thursday. I wonder why is it moved to Thursday? Is Bedrock getting even more new features we haven't gotten yet today in today's Java snapshot? Is Bedrock going to get even more new features for this drop maybe? Maybe as part of the custom dimensions they're working on Bedrock Edition. Maybe they want to work more on that and that's why they had to delay it. Or maybe it's because they want to add more features into this drop on Bedrock. They'll then come to Java really soon. But yeah, I don't want to give you guys a heads up why there's no preview. But yeah, that's news to me. I thought it was coming out tomorrow, but I guess we have to wait one more day. And right here is going to be spoilers for later. But right now, I want to talk about the geysers. You can see the geysers will activate if a molten sulfur is on top of magma blocks. And you can see when it is, you can see it does geysers. You can see it does go off pretty frequently, and I love this sound. It sounds really cool. This one goes up really high. Let's watch this one. You see, this one should do a lot higher when this one does go off. And it does push you. Look, whenever this one goes off, this should shoot me very high into the sky. Like, look how high that is. Like, that is so high up. And that's, so let's do molten sulfur, magma, and then let's do this right here. And then, actually has to be magma, this, and then I am using polished sulfur. And we're going to basically do 1, 2, 3, 4 water blocks. I believe it has to be full water blocks. See, that's 4. And then we'll see if there's roof or if it goes, let's see if it wants to go higher up. Let's see if it wants, let's see if it wants to go higher up. Or is 5 the limit? Yeah, 4 is the limit. 4 is the limit. But you can see here, that is very high up. Like, my gosh. Let's watch this one. Let's watch this one really quick. Slash time set day. Yeah. Just with 4 blocks, it goes super high. Will it fling items high up? Will it fling items up? That I haven't tested yet. So now, whenever this does launch again, I'm expecting to get that block. Because it does mobs and it does players. So I want to see if it does entities, such as entities when you throw something onto the ground. Like that block you just saw me throw down. I want to see if it will blow it up to me. I should get it in my night slot once it does activate. Once it does activate all of that. So let's see. I'm doing some testing right now. So now next should be this one because that one just went off. I want to see if it... Yes, it does this. So this can be a good way then to basically... This can be a good way then. I'm going to stop all these by using a sponge. I'm going to really quickly just stop this because this is going to become super loud. Is there any more? Yeah, right here. There. So, yeah, but that's all I want to show for that. That means the sulfur springs that generates on top of, or is supposed to generate on top of the sulfur caves will now have some type of life brought to it, which I love so very much. And it does mobs, players, it does entities when you throw something on the ground. But something I want to test out right now is the sulfur cube, because there's now a brand new type, a explosive type, that the community has been wanting. And that is TNT, and I want to see if the TNT ignites when I hit it with the mace. No, I don't think it ignites when you hit it. No. You actually have to... I wonder, does TNT work? Does a redstone block, will that ignite it? Yep. Any type of redstone will activate the TNT inside the sulfur cube, basically making this now a missile. So if we basically just place this right here. So if we really quickly just grab this right here. Just grab this. Then do this. Then do that. But hold on. First, what I want to do first is I want to grab a bucket of this. So I know you can pick it up in the bucket. You see, this is now contains TNT. So now what I can do is now I can be evil. And now I can actually do this. Oh, this is a cool ravine with a sulfur cave. But sadly no sulfur spring on. But yeah. I wonder, can I enchant a sword? No, I know if you grab /G at SPOW, then if I do /enchant me with full aim, then if I grab like multiple, like this is going to be fun. This is so much TNT. Oh boy. Here we go. But if we do knockback. What's the bow enchantment for knockback? Why, I forgot what that enchantment's called. Punch, yeah. Punch 3. Dang it, 2. There. Then if we just grab a lot more of these guys. Wait, what the? You put them in the same block? Oh god. What if I place them in? What happens if I place... Oh. Okay. But I want to do knockback. Yeah, you can tell I'm having fun. But let's read the changelog now. Let me read you the changelog. Let's go over to changelog. New features: Sulfur Cube Archetype Explosive. Potent sulfur can now form geysers. With a block inside, it is now immune to explosions. Well, no, it isn't. It dies when it explodes. We've seen. There is now a third special archetype, explosive, similar properties to regular with a slightly higher air drag. It basically reminds me of basically the TNT minecart. This is very reminiscent to the TNT minecart, which I love so very much. So yeah, molten sulfur when placed above a magma block and under 1 to 4 water source blocks, it creates a geyser. The geyser will erupt at random intervals, shooting a plume of water projectiles upwards, applying an upwards impulse to entities above it. Tweak various mobs hit box eye height and ride positions. Mod spawning hoglins are now considered hostile and do not spawn on peaceful difficulty. So if it's on peaceful, they will disappear. Added sounds for geyser entities. Sulfur spikes now have unique sound events. Sulfur spikes. Okay, let's test that out. So, SUL for spikes apparently have an event tied to them. I don't know what that is. Go ahead and do this. Then I'm going to place them also above molten sulfur so they can actually grow. Me place water down because I have a sponge, right? Or I should have. Let me grab a sponge. There you go. What's this event? I don't know. But while that's happening, we can read the changelog again. Okay. Don't know what that means. Removed touchscreen mode. Don't know why there was even a touchscreen on Java edition, but okay. Touchscreen mode has been poorly implemented and not properly supported for a long time. We plan to deprecate this feature in this release. To provide your feedback on this topic, head over. I'll have a link to that right there. Let's actually give this a quick little visit, shall we? So, touchscreen mode, accessibility settings, Java. Touchscreen setting had been poorly implemented and not. So, when was this made? April 14th of this year. Okay. So, if you wanted to upvote this, and if you want touchscreen on Java, then you can upvote this, and you can basically have. I don't know why you would need touchscreen, because Java is only available on PC, not touchscreen devices such as iPads, iPhones, Android, iOS, and all that. I don't know why touchscreen is needed for Java, but if you want touchscreen, then you can upload this. Link to this will be down below in the description. So, yeah. This and then it goes into technical changes, which of course, like some people might need this for like data packs and all that. Like, forgot the data pack I showed, but he will probably need to update his pack in the Chaos Cube to game drop coming in June or July. So about a month. So now we only have a month left of development time. So, yeah. But here's all the technical changes. The changelog will also be down below in the description. But yeah, here's everything. Then here's the bugs that are being fixed. Basically, here's all the bugs that are being fixed in this release. If you want to read it, you can. But basically, that's all I have for you for this week. Nothing on Bedrock Edition as of yet. But I'll keep you guys updated on anything. But I just love the new explosive type, because now we have missiles, basically. If we just come back here. Oh, you can hit it. Yes. And then if you Like if we just this is true. You can already tell I'm having so much fun with this because, well, it's just so fun to play with and so fun to actually check out. I'm so happy Mojang actually listened to the community. And fun fact for you, one of the developers actually did like my post because I said this when Sly Slime tweeted out the Java Snapshot. I said this big, huge, massive W win for the community. I'm so happy right now for the community. We have once again won with our feedback. We are constantly giving them. I really appreciate Mojang doing this for the community and actually listening to our feedback. These are all welcome additions to the game. This afternoon I will be making it. Then I go into like making the video you are seeing right now, and then I respond to making this video. I'm making right now. You're watching right now. So yeah, and the Realms manager himself, David Cornerhard, he liked my tweet and he saw my tweet, which is so really cool to see. And I greatly appreciate everyone's support. And yeah, I think that's all I have for you for today, because today we only got Geysers and really cool explosive variant of the Sulfur Cube, which I love so very much. I can't wait to see what the community creates with the Sulfur Cube, because like you saw, blocks of redstone, because if we launch him this direction into, like, onto this line of block of redstone, then he will explode, and you can use this in really cool mini games you can now create that weren't possible before. And then what I can do is then I can just, no, I want this, because now I can do is I can now with the spear lunge the sulfur cube forward a little bit to the blocks of redstone so you can then explode. Because if we just push him, if we just place it right here, then if I get a better running start, no! I meant to hit it harder. Please don't blow up the block. Yay, good. Alright, I just want to hit one of them. Wait, subdo slash effect. Give me speed. Let's do speed 4. Let me make sure I hit one of them. There. I want to make sure I hit one. Okay. Now, let's the fun begin. Now I can do this. And then if I just grab like a whole line of them here. Like, wonder, this is the path I run down. Like, what happens if this is the case? Speed 4, so let's do for 20 seconds. Oh gosh! Yeah. You can really do serious damage with the sulfur cube. I think if they hit a wall, then they should explode. But I'm going to really quickly. I have to really quickly light it. But I think if they die, then they should drop a sulfur cube a ball like a slime does. If you search off slime, we get a slime ball. So I think there should be a variant of the slime ball for the sulfur cube, and if it dies even by explosions, then it drops that. But yeah, that's all I have for you for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this kind of quick video, then please make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed it. And if you are new here, please make sure you do subscribe, because I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers. I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers within this month alone. If we can hit 800 subscribers within this month alone, that would be greatly appreciated. So that's it, and I'll see you in my next video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll be back on Thursday to cover the Bedrock preview, because I am now curious on why they had to move it 2 days back. Like, why is it coming out on Thursday, not today or tomorrow? Like, that's just kind of weird to me. I think it's just kind of weird how Mojang now delayed the preview 2 days behind schedule. Like, this is now getting me curious and wondering why did they have to push it back 2 days. Because I don't think today is a U.S. national holiday. So the Bedrock developers shouldn't be taking any breaks right now. The Bedrock developers shouldn't be on any major break right now. So I don't know why they had to push the preview back 2 days. Like, that now gives me curious in my mind, actually turning on why they must have delayed it 2 days. But yeah, but I'll be back on Thursday to cover that preview, because I find it very interesting, and I think what I said before is going to be the case. Maybe Bedrock's going to get even more cooler features than Java got today, and they just wanted to save that for a Minecraft Monthly and announce it there, which probably will come out probably tomorrow or by Thursday. Maybe by Thursday it'll be a Minecraft Monthly for the month of April, and that will be when we get the actual thing, but and get more features for this drop, because I don't think this drop is yet feature complete, because even in this snapshot 5, they haven't talked about how they're done and this is feature complete and these are the last 2 features. They haven't said that at all. So my best guess is that basically they still are going to be adding in new features and changing how the sulfur cave generates in general. But yeah, that's what I think. I don't think they're feature complete yet because they haven't said it yet. So I think maybe next week we'll get even more new features, because I believe it was last week we got the sulfur spikes. I think last week we got the sulfur spike, and now this week we got 2 things: the TNT explosive sulfur cube and the geysers, which I think the geysers were always planned to come in this drop, but I think it was the community suggestion and the community's outcry that wanted the TNT sulfur cube, and so Mojang gave us the sulfur cube because enough people wanted it and people were asking for it so badly, so now we have it. So and this means that Mojang is actually listening, and that they actually listen to feedback, and maybe other things the community has wanted in this drop they'll add. Like, maybe because I love what Mint Refresh, because if you don't know, Mint Refresh, he's another creator I'll have linked down below in the description, but I highly recommend you following Mint Refresh, because he's been talking a lot about the he has been talking a lot about the sulfur springs and basically the chaos cube drop as a whole. He has been talking a lot about it. Like, you can see that basically he has been asking for, like, you see these ores. He's been asking for sulfur and cinnabar ore variants for the sulfur caves. He's been asking for that, and he has also been asking for like the lanterns and all of that for the Chaos Cube game drop. He has also been asking for a crafting recipe for gunpowder. We still haven't got that, but maybe we will get it in this drop. Who knows? The possibilities are endless with this drop. But yeah, he's been asking for a lot of cool things, and he's been making a lot, and I do mean a lot. Oh yeah, I see right here. The lanterns he's been asking for. Where was that short at? Right here. So let me make sure. I'll have his short down below in the description. But you can see here, he has been talking like blue fire. Don't know if blue fire will come because we have sulfur fire, or we have soul fire. But he also talked about that, and so then sulfur fire, campfire torches, and then he also talks about lanterns. And I love how he made the lanterns. Like, this is the lantern he thinks should be added in the game. Like, this is the lantern variant he thinks should be added to the game. Then here's, like, the chains as well for the lanterns. Like, I love all of this, like he's been saying. So make sure you follow Mint Refresh because he has been giving a lot of it. And I do mean a lot of great suggestions when it comes to the Chaos Cubed game drop. But yeah, that's going to be where I'm going to end it for today. It's just I would do some rambling and just show you guys the latest snapshot because I personally am a big fan and a huge fan of this week's Java Snapshot because, well, they've listened and they heard the cries and they heard basically us wanting the Sulfur Cube of TNT and it being also explosive. And now we have it. So, huge massive day, huge massive win today for the community. I'm so very happy for the community that we finally got the TNT Explosive Sulfur Cube variant. And I love how it's implemented. It's already implemented. Day one is already implemented very well, and I'm having zero problems with it. But this was only my first ever time playing with it. But yeah, I just wanted to get my feedback and give my thoughts on it. But yeah, because I just love these things, and ever since I saw this, I knew I just had to make a video about it because I just wanted to actually play this and actually test it out. And so you can only go down 4 blocks, but you see how high up it basically blew everything. It was just so high up, it was crazy. And that's only with 4 blocks. Let me remind you. Does it all have to be water source blocks, or can you just do this? Yeah. All of it has to be water source blocks. All of it has to be water source blocks for it to work. So that's another FYI for you. If you wanted to make the sulfur geysers in your own builds, you'll will need all of it to be water source blocks. But I think it's really cool. But they all like the molten sulfur also has to be on top of magma, so it has, so let me show you, like it has to be like this. This is a great example on how I got the geysers. This and this creates a geyser when water is on top of it, even with 1 block. But I recommend you doing 4. So that's 1, that's 2, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, I'm not going to show you guys that because I already showed you guys that, but I love the sounds they added in for the geyser. The sound design is so amazing, and I love it so very much. And I can't wait to see the future of this drop because the future of this drop looks already endless, and I'm super excited for it personally. So I hope you guys are too. So make sure you guys leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and if you are brand new, make sure you do subscribe because I am trying to hit 800 subscribers within this month alone, within April alone. I'm trying to hit 800 subscribers, so if we can hit that, that'd be great. Appreciate it. But that's it, and I'll see you guys in my next video. So take care, guys. Have a nice day. Peace. Have a nice day, and hope you guys enjoy the snapshot. I personally give it a 10 out of 10. I love this drop where it's heading, and I have to say this is my favorite drop already. Just because it gave us new blocks. I love the geysers. I love the sulfur cube. It is already so much fun, and I can't wait to see what the hermits do with it on the Hermitcraft server. Can't wait to see the mini games they create with it. on season 11 of Hermitcraft. And so, yeah, but that's it. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Peace.